And good evening to you. Welcome to junior high basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Pikeland Community School in Pittsfield as the PCS Braves play host to the Payson Seymour Braves. Battle of the Braves here between Payson Seymour in the blue and the Pittsfield squad in the red and white here tonight. Jack Hull is alongside, along with John. I'm Charlie Hull. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. A busy week of broadcast action for you this week, as well, most of them have been since we've had games, and we're looking forward to it. We'll talk more about what's coming up later this week. We'll talk more about this matchup between the Braves and the Braves on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Press Yours On You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports with locations in Liberty, also in Pittsfield and Barry. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Learn more about their services and check out that online loan application at greatriversbank.bank. The Payson Seymour Braves and the PCS Braves in 7th grade action. The Payson Seymour squad is 5-1. And 4-1 are the 7th grade Braves on this young season. It's been a while since the Braves really had some continuity as far as it goes with practices and games, but they look to get back in the swing of things down the stretch because we're already down the stretch in this shortened season. They'll be done playing by around the 13th of March, so not much left in this basketball season. We can also tell you that tonight live on Facebook right now, the Pittsfield Lady Braves are at Calhoun in junior high volleyball action. Tomorrow evening we'll have high school girls basketball at 6 o'clock, Pittsfield versus Beardstown. Also at 6 o'clock we'll have Pittsfield at Beardstown and high school boys basketball. Both of those games live on the YouTube channel. And at 6 o'clock on Facebook Live, it's Pittsfield versus Griggsville Perry in junior high volleyball. Nothing for you Wednesday night, but on Thursday, it's another triple header at 6 o'clock, Pittsfield versus West Central in high school girls basketball, and also Griggsville Perry and Payson Seymour in high school boys basketball. Both games live on YouTube. And also at 6 o'clock, Pittsfield versus Western in junior high volleyball on Facebook Live. Friday night, the Pittsfield boys basketball team will travel to Liberty, and the junior high team will travel to North Green. You can watch both of those games live on YouTube. And then on Saturday, 1 o'clock start time, Pittsfield at Quincy Notre Dame in high school boys basketball. Also at 1 on Facebook Live, it'll be Pittsfield versus Quincy Junior High in junior high volleyball action. And at 3 o'clock, Griggsville Perry and Brussels will play in high school boys basketball action in a varsity-only contest there.
Question.
We will, yeah, go ahead, Jack.
How many games do the PCS Braves girls volleyball team play?
A lot.
They seem like they are playing 4 or 5 times a week.
Yep, and they have good numbers, about 30-some girls out between the two squads, so good numbers for Kate Marable and all the other folks doing the coaching there, and bright future for the young Lady Braves with the volleyball court. We'll pause for a timeout. We'll take a look at the starting lineups for this contest, 7th grade basketball action, Payson, Seymour, and Pittsfield. Back after this.
Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investments, member SIPC. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you. It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car truck or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups in the 7th grade contest, brought to you by Trash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with residential, commercial, and roll-off dumpster services. They offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-320-4320 for Trash Queen. Timothy Southers' 7th grade Payson Seymour Braves are 5-1 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 7th grader Ransom Zaley. At a second guard, a 7th grader Nolan Sparks. And at the third guard, a 7th grader Jace Gilmore. At a forward, he's a 7th grader Oliver Triplett. And at the other forward is a 7th grader Hunter Miller. Miller, Triplett, Sparks, Gilmore, and Zaley for the 5-1 Payson Seymour Braves. For Brad Hamilton's PCS Braves of Pikeland Community School, at a guard is a 7th grader Joel Noble. At a second guard is 7th grader Hayden Gratton. And at the third guard is a 7th grader Rigston Bonds. At a forward, he's a 7th grader Taylor Graham. And at the other forward, a 7th grader Bobby Harris. Harris, Graham, Bonds, Gratton, and Noble for the 4-1 PCS Braves. Starting lineups are also brought to you in part by Illini Express. They're here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Payson Seymour will be in the visiting blue uniforms with the white numbers and black trim. The Braves are in the home whites with the red numbers here this evening. Kind of a light crowd on hand here tonight, late arriving evidently. And it is a nice, I would say warm, 71 degrees in here right now at PCS. So no gas shortage, but they're going to have the national anthem. We'll step aside for that, back with the start of the contest after this.
Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Well, they finished up the national anthem here at Pikeland Community School and are ready to start the contest. This game will help us kick off a long, fun-filled week of basketball action. And the opening bounce of the ball to the sideline is brought to you by Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. If your business or organization needs customized apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, jackets, Geared Up is the place to go. 217-473-6290 or see them on the west side of the square in Pittsfield. Payson Seymour starts the night with the basketball, and out front with it is Sparks. Man-to-man defense for Pittsfield in the early going. Shovels it off on the right side to Miller. Now back to Sparks on the wing with Harris guarding him. They'll give it to Triplett. He'll try the dribble drive. Denied there by good defense by Taylor Graham. Off to Sparks, back out to Triplett, right wing. Just underway in the opening quarter in the 7th grade contest. Now they'll get the ball to Gilmore. Over to Sparks. Cut off on the baseline by Harris. Pass back out front, Triplett. Everything's been on the right side of the floor. You would want to see maybe if the Braves want to try to reverse it, and they do to the other side with Gilmore getting a touch there. Shovels it back out between the circles to Triplett. Works off of the screen. Now on the right side, Miller. In the corner it goes to Gilmore. Off to Zaley. Ransom Zaley. Gets his first touch of the night. Left side, Sparks. He's going to fire a three. No good. Bonds has the board for the Braves. So almost a minute off of the game clock, and the Braves unable to score because of the Braves defense. Noble with it against the 1-2-2 half-court set here for Payson Seymour. He'll work the ball to Bonds between the circles. Back to Noble. Noble holds it high above his head. Over on the left side to Harris, who had Gratton down there. Now Noble to Bonds, looking for somebody to come out on the right wing. Over to Noble. Back to Gratton left side. 4:35 to play in this first quarter. No score in the early going. Bounce pass on the wing. It goes to Harris. Looks for a dribble drive inside. Shut off there. Has to pull it back out and throws it away. Turned it over as Sparks has the steal. He'll push it into the front court. Doesn't have numbers. Shovels it down low to Triplett. He'll bring it out behind the arc. Skip pass across the top to Gilmore. 4:13 to play in the first. Gilmore on the right side to Hunter Miller. Triple threat position with the ball in his hands. Dribbles it off of his foot, but right into the hands of Triplett. Out top, Zaley. Zaley will try to drive to the free throw line and gets called for traveling. The first turnover on the Payson Seymour Braves on the night.
3:59 left first quarter. No score on the Trash Queen scoreboard, just underway. And kind of looks like a 9 o'clock in the morning game right now, but neither team's figured out the other one's defense to this point. They'll make some adjustments.
It is the Braves of Pikeland Community School on the attack here. Right side with it is Graham. Looks down low to Harris. Trying to put on a post move. Fakes now. Gets squared up to the basket. Shot no good. Rebound though on the offensive side to Gratton. Gratton will pass it off on the left wing. Bonds. Bonds will pull it out top to Noble. Noble a couple of bounces of the ball. 3:30 to play in the first. Still no score here in the early going. Bonds with it to Noble. Trying to move the ball to get the zone moving around. They get it to the middle, and Harris. They had Gratton down low. They get it to him. He'll shovel it off, but is fouled first before he can get the pass away.
That's going to go against Payson, and we'll wait till that goes up on the board so we can tell you who the foul is on.
They're going to say that is a shooting foul as well. Looked like Gratton was going to make a pass, but maybe he passed after he was fouled.
I don't think we're going to get it on the board, Charlie. You don't have any idea, do you? First one up by Gratton is good.
I thought it was Hunter Miller called for the foul.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Miller with the foul, his first team first. Second one up by Hayden Gratton is also good, and an early 2-0 lead for the young Braves.
2-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 3:15 to play in the first. Here's Triplett with the ball. Dribbles past the defender, shovels it off on the right side. That's to Gilmore. Gilmore will have the right hand bounce. Out front to Sparks, now to Triplett. They leave him there, kind of dared him to shoot it for a moment. He's looking for a driving lane, gets one in the middle, shot up no good. Rebound down to Harris for the Braves. His first to Gratton, who will bring it the other way. A 2-0 lead and the basketball for PCS. Right side, Graham. Out to Noble, now Bonds. Over to Harris on the wing. Good quick ball movement. Bonds facilitates it to Noble. Looks for an opening. Back to Bonds. Patient on the offensive attack is PCS against the 1-2-2 of Payson Seymour. Now Noble drives the middle. Looking for an opening. Finds Graham. Good find. Graham puts it up. Shot no good. Rebound. Harris up off the window and in for two. And it's 4-0. Pittsfield with 2:19 to play in the first. Miller into the front court. Has picked up the ball. Finds Sparks. Sparks on the dribble drive. Good find down low to Zaley off the window and in for two. Really good ball movement by the Payson Seymour Braves. And makes it a 4-2 game. Just over 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Bonds to Noble. Bounce pass on the right wing. Gratton puts it right down low to Harris. Has already used the dribble. Back out to Bonds. Bonds will throw a pass that's stolen away. Sparks with the steal. Larceny at one end. Layup is missed at the other. And Noble gets the rebound for Pittsfield. He'll push it into the front court. Full speed ahead. Leaves it off to Graham on a pull-up jump shot from 15. No good. Harris with the rebound. His putback won't fall. This time on the board, they'll call Taylor Graham over the back.
Graham will be called for his first foul of the day. First team foul. A couple layups that just wouldn't fall for the PCS squad. They lead 4-2 into 137 mark, and we've got a timeout on the mass break. 4-2 in the early going. Back with more after this.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
.134 to play in the first. 4-2 advantage for Pittsfield over Payson Seymour in 7th grade basketball action. The Payson Seymour Braves on the attack. Miller works the ball out top to Sparks. Now to Zaley on the wing left side. He'll put it on the floor. Ooh, tough pass in the corner. Good save by Oliver Triplett. Out to Gilmore. Happy to be here on the right side. It goes to Miller. Miller off to Sparks. Looking for a driving lane to Triplett. Off of the screen. Over to Hunter Miller. Now Gilmore, free throw line, Zaley pushes it back out to Sparks. Under a minute to play in the first. Little isolation here now as Triplett drives. He'll kick it to Sparks for the 10-footer, partially blocked. Rebound down to Graham. Gave it to Bonds, who was standing out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover on PCS.
Third turnover on the PCS Braves. It'll be Payson ball with 50 seconds left. Into the ball game comes Ferguson for the first time, and he'll sit Noble down.
So Ferguson and Noble about the same size, both very quick. Here's the ball that's going to be turned over on the Braves. Well, it's not over and back till somebody touches it across that line. But
just because it rolled back there, he made the call kind of early that time.
Ball had never stopped, but it'll be ball out of bounds to PCS, up 4-2 with 47.7 seconds to play in the first. Bonds to inbound. Looking for Ferguson to break open. Sparks kind of lays back, and then all of a sudden he pounces on a pass. That one he nearly got a hand on. Here's Ferguson, left side, Cretton. A good ball fake will help open some things up for PCS. Here's Bonds going to try to drive the middle of the lane, and he's going to be called for a traveling. So a turnover on PCS is their fourth. You like the aggressiveness of Bonds, but right into the middle of the 1-2-2, you got 4 guys right around you.
Yeah, and it wasn't like they were really coming up on him. He just needed to be patient, and he probably would have had a lane.
20 seconds to play in the first.
Grattan had a chance at a steal there.
Right side, Triplett. Payson Braves holding for a final shot here, it appears, to Miller with 10 seconds, and he's fouled by Bonds.
Bonds will pick up the foul. His first, team second, close to carrying it there, but into the ball game now.
It's Elliot Thielander.
Thielander.
Yep. He's in, sits Bonds down.
Makes the Braves a little taller.
Yeah, Thielander's really given them good minutes this year. Inbounds pass stolen away by Bobby Harris. A 2-on-1 into the front court. Leaves it for Grattan, who got too far under the hoop. Missed the shot. Harris is there, though, to clean up the glass. His put back won't fall. Rebound Graham at the buzzer, no good. Braves get a couple of looks, but can't get them to fall. And after one, they lead the Payson Seymour Braves 4-2. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teams enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Well, we're back on the break at the quarter. It's a 4-2 game in the early going. Braves are 1 of 8 and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The Braves from Payson are 1 of 5. I should have clarified which Braves I was talking about. 4-2 should be Pikeland's ball to start the second quarter.
Can you see the red arrow?
I can.
Okay, I just didn't know.
It goes forever.
I don't know what that means. Goes forever.
Dun, 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 dun. See the lines.
Oh, okay. Well, he's red-green colorblind, for those who don't know. That's why I asked, because it's a red arrow.
I don't know how anybody wouldn't know as much as you guys talk about it.
Well, if it wasn't so apparent, here's a turnover as a pass tried to go over the top of the zone. Triplet with the steal for Payson Seymour. They're trying to tie it up or take a lead here.
5 turnovers on the Braves. Need to take care of the ball.
Sparks down low, leaves it to Triplet. Good play. Just needed to go up with it. Instead, he's got it stolen away by Grattan. Turnover number 3 on the Payson Seymour Braves. They'll have some new guys here in a moment checking in. Out top, Grattan. Good quick pass to Harris. Harris, nice patient move, missed the shot. And on the rebound, it's tied up with Miller and Graham. It'll be Payson Seymour basketball. Into the contest will come Landon Gooding. He's a 6th grader. Also into the ball game for the first time is Rowan Zaley.
Zaley.
All right.
Zinley. That's Zinley.
Oh, a Zinley and a Zaley.
Yeah.
Tisket a Tasket. Something with a bushel basket. I don't remember the words in between. Out top, here's a good find. Sparks down to Triplet, who lays it up and in, and the game's tied at 4. That was a really good pass by Sparks. Noticed the defender hadn't snapped that head around and was able to hit his man with the back door. Game tied at 4 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Just under 5 minutes to play in the opening half. Right side, here's Ferguson. Good look from 12, won't fall. Harris gets another board. He'll turn and face the hoop. Might have traveled, kicks it out to Grattan for a 3-ball on the way. Too hard. And the rebound down to Gooding. He'll push it to Triplet into the front court. Ooh, Thielander nearly stole it away from behind, but good court awareness by Triplet. Here's a pass now going to be stolen away by Thielander. He said, throw it here, I'll take it. Over the front of the rim, shot no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
He'll be fouled on the play by Triplet. Triplet will pick up his first foul of the ball game, just second team foul. Each team with 2 fouls in early going. We're knotted at 4 at the 4:25 mark. 4 fouls, 4-4. 4s are wild right now. Thielander at the free throw line. First one is up and off the side of the rim, no good.
Waters Concrete, Tim Waters and company. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks. You can have them sideways, frontways, backways, decorative patios, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Elliott Thielander puts the second one up. It won't fall. Rebound comes off to the Braves. That's to Jackson.
Yep, Jacob Jackson into the game for the first time on the evening.
Jacob's a big boy.
Yes, he is. And he'll be at the high post now. Ferguson with it on the right side. Pass goes to Thielander. Attacks the rack down low. Reverse layup. Good move. Missed the shot. Rebound down to Harris. Put back won't fall. But he's fouled and he'll shoot 2.
Harris gets his 3rd board of the night, second offensive. And Miller's going to pick up the foul. We think it's his 2nd.
It is.
To the free throw line is Harris for the first time. He has 2 points, trying to break the tie. Would not be a lead change. First one up by Harris is no good.
Lipcom Seed Sales, your Pioneer dealer. They also can help you with precision farming and crop insurance. Call the Lipcomans. Aaron at 217-430-4516 or Brett 217-242-2703.
Zeeley back into the game. Also Nashton Wright in for the first time. Harris trying to break this 4-4 tie. Second one, high archer, up, won't fall. Rebound loose, and Jackson's got it. Nice move to the basket with the left hand, can't get it to fall. Harris rebound, hits the bottom of the rim, and he'll shoot 2 as he was hacked in the act.
Could be Triplet from behind, and it is.
Triplet will pick up his 2nd. So Miller and Triplet, each one with 2 fouls. Harris trying to make the adjustments. Just 2 of 6 are the Braves in the early going. Trying to break that tie at the 4:06 mark, and Harris can't get it to fall.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Bobby bends the knees, puts it up, in and out, no good. Jackson with another board.
He'll attack the rack now, put up a shot, no good, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yep, a lot of free throws being shot. Now they just need to figure out how to make some of them. 2 for 8 for the day.
Triplet again there.
Yep, 1 for, oh my goodness, Triplet picks up his 3rd. And so coming into the game will be Isaiah Brass, like the brass ring. First one up, no good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Call Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404.
Next one by Jacob Jackson, the left-hander. Puts it up. It's no good, and the rebound loose on the floor. Payson comes away with it. No, it's stolen away by Ferguson.
I think Ferguson actually got the rebound. He'll put it back out front to Bonds, and the Braves have had plenty of opportunities to score on this end, but have not done so. Here's Jackson, pass to Thielander. Shot fake and a drive. Good pass across the lane to Harris. His shot won't go. Rebound down to Jacob Jackson. Put back up, and finally it goes in the hole. I wanted it to go there. It just wouldn't go to its home. 6-4, the advantage for PCS. Seemed like they had the ball on that end for an eternity, didn't it?
Yeah, at least for most of the quarter.
Out top with it is Gilmore. He'll work it down low to Ransom Zaley. His pass is tipped, stolen away. Jacob Jackson, a full court pass into the front court, is going to be turned right back over as he overthrew his intended recipient that time, but Jacob kind of looks like he could play quarterback.
Ferguson got the steal on that last one. Quick hands down low.
Here's a good move by Sparks in. His shot is up no good. Rebound down to Bonds for the Braves. He wants to push into the front court. Coast to coast on the dribble drive. Bonds runner no good. Rebound Harris off the window. High glass gets it to go.
Harris has 4.
And an 8-4 advantage for PCS. Ties their largest lead of the night with 2:50 to play in the second quarter. On the right side with it is Sparks. He'll pass it off to Zaley, and as the ball was tipped away by Ferguson, stolen away by Harris. Harris will throw a pass and threw it right into the back of his own man, turned over. Steal by Sparks, shot no good. Another rebound for Bobby Harris. He's got a handful of boards.
4 boards on the day. Take care of the basketball, boys.
Well, a handful if you used a table saw and lopped one of your fingers off. Left side with it is Thielander. Pass from Jackson down to Harris, hit him in the shins. Ball goes out of bounds, and we'll have the immediate timeout. 2:20 to play in the first half. It's an 8-4 advantage for Pittsfield over Payson. Seymour back after this.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
8-4 PCS, 2:20 left in the quarter. The media timeout. We'll see Payson with the basketball, trying to cut into this 4-point lead.
Into the front court is Sparks with it to Triplet, who checked in during the timeout. He's got 3 fouls. Gilmore goes out front to Triplet. Free throw line to Zaley. Zaley takes a single bounce of it. Throws the pass back to Miller.
Triplet needs to be careful even setting a pick right now because, you know, just get one kind of tight call there and it could cause you to get your force.
Here's a pass, or excuse me, Sparks was trying to pass it, but his hand was hit from behind by Jackson.
Jackson trying to use the quick hands, and he gets called for reaching around.
1:48 to play in the half. 8-4 advantage for Pittsfield. Payson Seymour's got the basketball. Dribble drive by Sparks, and a blocking foul going to be called on Jackson. His second in about 5 seconds.
Yep, 2 on him, 4 on the or 5 on the PCS Braves. Here comes Harris into the game. He'll set Jackson down. Harris has had a lot of good looks, just needs to get it to fall off the square on that backboard.
And here's a foul before the ball could be inbounded on Graham, excuse me.
Graham will pick up his second, I do believe.
6th team foul.
Ooh, that's tight.
Triplet to inbound, and that's 5 seconds. 5 seconds and a first down. 1:45 to play in the half, and into the contest for Payson Seymour will come Mason Haddon. He comes over the boards and sits triplet down. 1:45 to play in the second, an 8-4 advantage for PCS.
Triplet trying to rotate in on the offensive side each time.
Bonds with it over on the left wing to Graham. Down low to Harris. Turns, dribbles, shoots, rolls in and out. And on the rebound, coming down with it is Haddon to Miller. Off to Sparks. 1:27 to play in the half. Sparks with the dribble. Works in against Thielander. Off to Miller for a 3 with his foot on the line. Shot no good, but a long rebound comes out to Gilmore. He's picked up the dribble. Over on the left side, Sparks. A fake and a drive. Hop, skip. Good use of the Euro step that time. He scores and makes it 8-6. And Tim Southers and Payson Seymour want a timeout. We'll pause as well. 1:09 to play in the first half. 8-6 PCS on top. Back after this.
Know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed, they treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
1:09 to play in the second quarter, an 8-6 lead for Pittsfield over Payson Seymour in 7th grade basketball action. It'll be Pittsfield basketball length of the court to go. Joel Noble will bring it up for the Braves. Walks it across the half-court line. 1 minute to play in the second quarter. Thielander with it on the wing right side. Looks for an opening. Now he'll try the baseline move. Pulls it back out front to Gratton. Top of the key, Noble. Noble will try the dribble drive. Kicks it out to Gratton. Gratton fakes a couple of times. Back to Noble. Noble left side, Harris. Back to Noble. Quick pass right side goes to Gratton. Looks for somebody in the middle. Got 2 guys standing in the high post. Got to spread out and get better spacing if you're the Braves here. 33 seconds to play in the second. Gratton to Noble. Noble dribbles into the defense. Pulls it back out to Gratton. Skips it across to Bonds with 22 seconds left in the half. Here's a dangerous pass out front. Finds Gratton. Gratton right side to Thielander. Fakes now for a pull-up shot. Off balance, no good. Rebound down to Harris. He goes up and comes back down without shooting, and it gets called for traveling.
Yep, 3rd offensive rebound. 5 rebounds on the day, and the Braves just needed to be patient and go for that last shot. Got a little anxious there. 12.1 seconds left in the half. 8-6 in favor of PCS on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
10 seconds to play in the first half. Sparks brings it into the front court. Left side, Gilmore with 5. Skips it across to Sparks. Sparks will look for an opening, and he will put a shot up. It's good if it goes off the front of the iron. No good. And we've reached halftime of the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. It's Pittsfield, the PCS Braves 8, the Payson Seymour Braves 6. Back with halftime stats and more after this.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to U.S. Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right. The Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. Their location in Pittsfield has the phones and accessories with personalized service. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson in Pittsfield or call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. Halftime score is 8-6 in favor of the Pikeland Community Braves over the Payson Braves. Peas and Braves all over the place tonight. It is 8 turnovers on the Pikeland Braves, 7 on the Payson Seymour Braves, 3 fouls on Triplett and 2 on Miller for Payson. On the other side, 2 fouls on Jackson, 2 fouls also on Taylor Graham, and a single foul on Rigston Bonds. It was 4-2 after one quarter and 8-6 here in the second quarter break. We'll be back to talk about individual shooting percentages and scoring after these.
City of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more. Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Well, here at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show, Carnes Communication, 285-5400 for all your U.S. Cellular cell phone needs and hotspots and more. They'll take care of you at Carnes Communication. Halftime, the shooting percentages, Payson's 3 of 12, 25%, 0 of 3 from the arc, have not shot a free throw. The Pikeland Braves are 3 of 18, 16.7%, 0 of 2 from the arc, 2 of 8 from the free throw line. And they've had a lot of close-in shots that have not went in. Just need to learn to use that square a little bit more. For the squad from Payson, 2 points for Ransom Zaley, also 2 for Oliver Triplett, and 2 for Nolan Sparks. On the other side, Bobby Harris has 4 points in the early going, Jacob Jackson with 2, and Hayden Gratton has a pair of free throws for the Braves of Pikeland. As we go to break, we tell you about Moose Lodge 420, proud supporters of many community organization activities. During the cold winter months, Moose Lodge 420 has their coat rack in front of their building. If you need a coat, please take one. If you have a coat to give, leave one. No questions asked. Stay warm and safe this winter. And LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 285-2800. Trucking for all your needs. See the Dunham boys in their professional team. It's 8-6 here at halftime. 7th grade basketball action with the 8th grade to follow. Lots of basketball coming your way this week. Hope you'll stay tuned. Back with more on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we asked, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back on the halftime show. Want to thank our folks from Carnes Communication for being our halftime sponsor. 8-6 here as we get ready for the second half. Warming up out there are the Payson Braves and the Pikeland Braves, getting some instructions from their coach, Brad Hamilton. These junior high, the Pikeland Braves will be back in action on Friday, I do believe, as they'll travel to North Green. And Charlie will be there to bring you that one. John and I will travel to Liberty for the Pittsfield and Liberty boys game that night. We'll be at Griggsville on Thursday night. Charlie will be at Voschel Gymnasium for West Central and the Lady Sockies. John and I will be in Voschel tomorrow night. Beardstown in town, and Charlie travels to Beardstown for the boys game. Don't remember that happening too many times where the varsity girls and varsity boys played opposite each other. But we will get ready for the second half. It'll be brought to you by Pike County Concrete. When you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548 in Pittsfield and Jacksonville. It'll be Pikeland's ball when we get ready to get things underway here in the second half. Big thing is you got to believe that the Braves are talking about, hey, let's make our layups here. We're getting the ball down low, just need to make some things happen. And when they were able to have Jacob Jackson and Bobby Harris in there together, they really had a big advantage on the boards. And let's see if they can take advantage of that. Graham playing with 2 fouls, Jackson on the bench with 2 fouls. It'll be Grattan and Bonds out there with Noble, Graham, and Harris for the Pikeland Braves.
They have the basketball to start the second half as Grattan has the ball on the bounce. Behind the arc, right side to Harris, to Grattan. Bonds over to Noble in the corner. He'll work down low, was looking for a Grattan ball, knocked out of bounds by Triplett. It will stay with the Pikeland Braves underneath. Just underway in the second half here. Low scoring game, 8-6. Inbounds pass, lobbed into Harris. He's nearly tied up. There's a pass to the corner. Too hot to handle for Bonds, and out of bounds, a turnover on the Braves.
Harris got the ball and brought it down. You don't want to do that because those little guys will grab it when you do that. You need to keep it high and take it right to the basket.
Sparks will bring it into the front court. He, Triplett, Gilmore, Zaley, and Miller are the 5 for Payson Seymour. Zaley has it just beyond the free throw line. Throws it out front to Gilmore. Now Miller over to Sparks. Thought about the 3. Now tries the dribble drive. Past his man and in for 2. And this game's tied at 8. Sparks with a good strong take to the hoop. He's got 4. And we're knotted at 8 points apiece. Third tie of the contest, correct?
Second, 4 and 8.
Here's Noble on the left side, finds Bonds. Back out front to Noble. Noble the Bonds on the wing. Bonds will throw it right back to Noble as they put a little pitch and catch. Now they'll reverse it to Grattan. Over to Harris. Looks out top to Grattan. Noble, quick pass left side, Bonds. Skips high across the top of the defense to Hayden Grattan. And now a timeout called by Brad Hamilton. We'll pause as well. 4:48 to play in the third. Game tied at 8. Back after this.
Searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Braves of Pikeland are having trouble with ball movement and getting the ball into the post, and so Brad Hamilton calls a timeout, makes an adjustment. It'll be their ball underneath their own basket on the bandshell end of this Pikeland Gymnasium. Beautiful facility here. Some parents here watching the game. A little slow getting out. They're going to get a 5 call if they're not quick.
Inbounds pass comes to Harris out front. He'll bounce it off to Noble. Noble patient with the ball. To Grattan. Looks for an opening. Nothing open in the high post. You're going to have to really kind of attack it from the dribble a little bit to draw that defender out on you. Now, Graham hits so hard his mask comes off, and foul called on Zaley.
Zaley picks up his first of the second half on either team. 4:27 left third quarter, 8-8. People just need to move.
The bounce pass comes in, comes back to the corner to Grattan. He'll throw it out front to Harris. Harris with a couple bounces of it, finds Noble. On the right side to Bonds. Back to Noble. Skips it to Harris on the left wing. Looks to Grattan. 4:09 to play in the third. Game tied at 8 points apiece. Here's a pass, dangerous one. Finds Grattan into Harris. He's got it nearly taken away, but is able to secure the ball.
I'd like to see Grattan drive a little bit and then dish off. I think there's some windows for that. Harris needs to get moving. He's standing in that lane. He's going to get called for 3 seconds.
Here's Noble to Grattan. On the left side, Graham tried to go inside. Ball tip stolen away. Zaley with the steal.
10 turnovers now on the Pikeland Braves.
And a chance for Payson Seymour to take their first lead of the contest. Sparks with it on the bounce, right wing. He's looking for a driving lane. Gives it off to Zaley. Ball was knocked loose, but run down by Miller. He'll work it out front to Gilmore. Over on the right side of things, it goes to Triplett. 3:20 to play in the third. Here's Zaley in the middle of the lane. Has a pass stolen away by Grattan.
8 turnovers the other way.
He'll push it into the front court, looking for a driving lane himself. Reach around pass back to Harris. Lean back, put it up, one and go. Gets it back, puts it up and in. Harris with an offensive board and a putback off of his own miss. Makes it 10-8. Sparks quickly the other way. Kicks to the corner, goes in between the hands of Zaley, and he had to save it in bounds. Good hustle by Zaley to save the possession as Sparks runs it down. To Triplett. Looks for an opening on the right wing to Miller. Now to Gilmore. Put it on the floor a couple of times with the bounce. Out top, Zaley. Fakes now, drives against Noble. Little guy game right there. Over it goes to Triplett. 2:29 to play in the third. To Zaley on the left wing. Has already used the dribble. Finds a man on a good cut by Triplett. His shot bounces in. And the game's tied at 10.
He's got 4.
10 all with 2:17 to play in the third. Grattan, free throw line to Harris. Back out to Noble. Noble going to fire a 3, no good. Rebound underneath the triplet. He wants to push it into the front court. Doesn't have numbers. And the ball knocked away from behind by Grattan. They'll call a foul and say he was shooting as well.
Noble's going to pick it up, is he not? He is. Noble will pick up the foul. Be his first. Bonds was open underneath the basket. Now we've got the media timeout. 2:04 left third quarter. 10-10 here at Pikeland. More comes your way after this.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve you as the next mayor of Pittsfield.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. I intend to address the issues that we are currently facing, as well as develop a promising vision for our future.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield. In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
2:04 left in the quarter, and we'll see free throw shot by Oliver Triplett. He's got 4 points in the night. This will be the first free throw shot by Payson. They have not led in the game. We're tied at 4, 8, and 10. Shooting has not been the friend of either team so far, but Payson a little bit better, 5 of 14. The Braves are just 4 of 21. Triplett will shoot the first, trying to break the tie. It's up and no good.
Trash Queen, they've been serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with high-quality residential, commercial, and roll-off services. They offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. 217-320-4320 for Trash Queen.
Second one goes off, too, and Jackson runs down the rebound.
Neither team has had much luck at the free throw line tonight. Into the front court with it is Graham to Thielander for a three, and it is good from downtown Thielander. His first 3 points of the contest, and breaks that 10-10 tie.
A nice shot. He got the set and got his arms and shoulders squared up and put her in.
On the right side, Miller with the basketball. Has a pass stolen away by Thielander now as he jumped the passing lane. Layup up and good, and 5 straight points for Thielander has given the Braves their largest lead of the contest.
Turnover number 9.
Bringing a little energy off the bench is Thielander. Here's a pass down low, finds Zaley. He's caught underneath. Thielander's going to get another steal. He'll push it into the front court. He and Grattan running the floor. Threw it a little too far, and the ball saved and stolen away by Payson Seymour. And then a ball knocked out of bounds on the sideline. I thought they were going to get Jackson for a foul, but they'll say he knocked the ball out of bounds.
Thielander really put some energy into the Braves there on that couple of possessions. In fact, 3. And Grattan got a little bit low, tried to throw it back out. Now Payson tries to answer.
Sparks on the right side to Miller. Miller looks to spin in. Throws it out front to Triplett. Triplett tries the dribble drive in. Shot no good, but he's fouled by Graham.
Triplett will go to the free throw line. Graham will pick up his 3rd foul. First to the second half on the Braves. Just 1 on each team with 53 seconds left in the third quarter. 15-10, Pikeland with the lead over Payson. Triplett 0 for 2 from the free throw line, trying to get his first one, and he does.
Alana Express, they're here to serve you with walk-in medical care every Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., located on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. IlliniHospital.org to learn more about their services.
Second one also good by Triplett, made the adjustment. He's got 6, and it's 15-12 Pikeland.
15-11. Missed the first one. Did he not?
No, it went in. It should be 15-12.
Okay,
it's up there
you.
now.
15-12. And with 40 seconds to play in the third, PCS will spread the floor. And, you know, dangerous here because Sparks out on the front of that zone. You throw a soft pass, and he'll have a layup. Almost had it right there. Grattan right side to Jackson with 25 seconds. Over to Bonds. Bonds will pass it in the corner to Harris. Looks out front to Bonds with 18 seconds to play in the third. Braves can be patient here. Free throw line, Thielander going to drive in. Little floater up, high glass, no good. Rebound down to Sparks. He'll push it into the front court for the blue-clad Payson Seymour Braves. Throws a pass in the corner. Triplett going to fire a three, trying to tie it up. No good. A rebound loose. Bonds is not going to be able to get to it before the buzzer sounds, and that's the end of the third quarter. It's the Pikeland Braves 15, the Payson Seymour Braves 12. Fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Going to be Payson basketball as we get ready for the fourth quarter. The Pikeland Braves lead at 15-12. They led 15-10, but 2 free throws for Payson got them back into it, and we're ready for fourth quarter action.
The Indians have Triplett, Sparks, Gilmore, Miller, and Zaley. It's the 5 that played the entire third quarter. Pass in the corner to Miller. Off to Gilmore. Dribbles to the corner. Leaves it out on the wing now to Sparks. Sparks will get a screen to Triplett. Triplett tries the dribble drive. Shot up, a lot of contact, no call. And the rebound down to Bonds.
His third.
He'll bring it into the front court. On the baseline down to Gratton. Shot up there is an air ball. And the rebound, there's a foul called. I think it'll be Thielander for the foul. And it will be.
Thielander's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his first. Team foul number 3. Ball out of bounds for Payson.
5:31 to play. 15-12. Payson Seymour down, but on the attack. As Sparks brings it into the front court. Works it out top to Triplett. Thielander really playing well on both ends. He's really kind of hounding that man defensively.
The 8th graders went to get ready?
They don't get ready. Everybody's ready already.
Oh, okay.
You can't go to the locker room. There's COVID there. Here's a shot put up no good. A rebound down to Harris.
Okay, he's got 6 rebounds.
Why do both teams have to warm up with a different set of basketballs and then play with the same basketball the entire game? Here's Jackson with it at the free throw line. Off to Gratton. Leaves it over to Harris.
But if we can get overtime, we can flip a coin.
And here's a travel now as Bonds got happy feet and a turnover on the Braves. 4:48 to play in the contest. Still just a 15-12 score. Sparks will bring it toward the front court. Gets the screen from Triplett. In the corner, Gilmore. Out front, Triplett. Back to Sparks on the right side. Looking for a cutter. Finds Triplett. Kicks it back out to Sparks. He gets his feet set. Fires a 3 and nails it from downtown. And this game's now knotted at 15. So 15 all on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 4:17 to play. Thielander in the corner. Drives baseline, pulled up, jump shot, good again.
Thielander with 7. Gives his team that 17-15 lead.
He's got a lot of confidence in that shot. And I think he scored 7 in a row for the Braves.
Yes, he has.
4 minutes to play. Here's a steal now by Harris. He's got a 3-on-1 into the front court. He'll drive the lane and now pull it back out. In the corner, Gratton with the fake. He'll drive baseline, get cut off there, and he'll be called for an offensive foul.
13th turnover. They're going to call an offensive foul on Gratton with a kid standing sideways there. 4th team foul. I'll be darned.
Wouldn't have been what I call. I thought he just maybe dribbled out of bounds.
I don't think anybody would have called that.
Down low, Triplett had the ball stolen away. Bonds with the steal, trying to gain the possession, has the ball knocked away from behind, still trying to run it down. He gets both hands on it now, so I'll just hang on to it this way. And a timeout now for Pittsfield. 3:32 to play. 17-15 is the lead for the Braves of Pikeland Community School. Back after this.
Sharing a big family moment. Working hard from home. Relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
3:32 left in this one. 17-15 is the score in favor of the Pikeland Braves. I was going to say, the big scoreboard, this is one of the first times I've been here that none of the bulbs are out, but on the little scoreboard, there's quite a few of them out. So if you know somebody can change bulbs, they ought to put a few new ones in.
Those scoreboards have probably moved over with the...
They came with the gym, I think, didn't they?
The gym was open in 1995, I believe. About time to upgrade them, I'd say. Here's Grattan, patient with the ball. Nobody really guarding him. Free throw line to Harris. He'll pull it out to Bonds on the right wing. Over to Thielander, going to get a good look for 3 on the way. Too short this time. Follows his shot, though, on the floor after. It keeps it alive to Bonds. What a hustle. 3:03 to play.
Not much you could ask for out of him, but what he's done, he's really been a hustler.
Grattan trying to make sure Sparks doesn't pick his pocket, and he does it anyway. Into the front court, Sparks after the steal, layup no good, and Grattan will be called for the foul.
Grattan will pick up his second foul, a shooting foul, 15 foul. 2 free throws to be shot by Sparks. He and Triplett kind of been the guys that've got things going here. He's got 5 points, Triplett with 6. First time to the free throw line for Sparks on the night. First one is up and good. It's got a chance to tie this game.
Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Saturdays 4 to midnight. They offer a great menu, burgers and fries, specialty pizzas, and just about everything in between. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe.
5th tie right now, 17-17.
And we're knotted at 17 with under 3 minutes to play. Bonds with the basketball, right side to Harris. Holds it deep in the corner, now to Bonds, reverses it over to Grattan. Looks left side, Thielander. He'll put a pass out to Grattan. Over to Bonds. Bonds will put it on the deck one time. Now between the circles, Grattan. Over to Bonds. Looking for somebody on the wing. Instead, they'll give it right back to Grattan. Put a little pitch and catch across the top of the key. Bonds with it. Throws a pass that is tipped, stolen away. Sparks with the steal. Pushes into the front court. Leaves it down low to Triplett. Triplett's shot is up and good. And Payson Seymour has their first lead, 19-17 with 2:09 to play. And Pittsfield wants the timeout. 2:09 left of the contest, 19-17, Payson Seymour on top. Back after this.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed, both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there, so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
19-17, Payson with their first lead change of the ball game. This 2-point lead is their only lead of the day. It'll be Pikeland's ball way down the other end, and Pikeland's got to send some guys down there to bring the ball in. They came from their huddle and thought maybe, I don't know who was going to bring it down.
Well, I thought it was like the NBA, the ball would be advanced to half court, so.
They wouldn't have been there either.
2:05 to play, 19-17. Payson Seymour on top. Right wing with it is Harris. There's a pass stolen away again by Sparks. On the run into the front court. Layup is up, no good, but fouled by Bonds.
15th turnover and 7 in the second half, and most of those have come in the fourth quarter. Sparks will go back to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2 from there. Has 7 points on the day. 19-17, trying to give his team their biggest lead of the ball game. Thielander out right now, and Graham back in. First one up by Sparks is good.
Waters Concrete and Tim Waters, they offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Thielander back in. Sparks' second one won't fall, and Harris gets his 8th rebound of the day.
20-17, Payson Seymour with 1:48 to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Grattan with the basketball. Works it out to Graham. Pass on the right side. Thielander drives. Good pass down low to Harris. Up and
Harris makes the layup. He's got 8. Nice feed.
20-19, 1:30 to play.
Full court pressure now.
Sparks with the basketball in the backcourt. He'll work it across to Miller. Miller into a double team in the corner. Works out of it to Sparks. Sparks will try the move to the rim. Gets there and scores. Good take.
He's got 10.
22-19, 1:15 left. Grattan into the front court for Pittsfield. Works it off to Graham. Shot, or pass fake, I should say. Now he's picked it up. Tried to throw a pass that's going to be nearly stolen away. Saved by Harris to Graham. Left side, Grattan for the 3 on the tie. It's good. He banked it home, and the game's tied at 22 with 53 seconds remaining. And we'll get a timeout called by Pittsfield. 53.5 seconds left. The game is tied at 22. Back after this.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
53.5 seconds to play. Game tied at 22 points apiece on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Lipcomb and Seed Sales, your pioneer dealer, including precision farming and crop insurance. Call Aaron 217-430-4516 or Brett 242-2703.
6th time we've been tied. 4-8, 10, 15, 17, and now at 22 with less than a minute to play. 53.5 seconds. Payson will set it up to try to break the press. Nope. PCS is going to pull back into the half-court defense.
They have a lot of fouls to give, don't they?
Well, Payson does, yeah. Pikeland's got 16 fouls.
All right, so you don't want to foul here. 44 seconds to play. Sparks with it. Grattan will come out and put a little light pressure on the ball. Sparks with the ball out top to Gilmore. Had trouble with the catch. Leaves it off to Sparks with 30 seconds remaining. Holds it out near the half-court center circle.
Payson's going to be comfortable with just holding for the last shot. PCS is going to come out now and try to force the issue a little bit.
21 seconds left. Now they'll pull the defensive man off. Sparks still dribbling. He'll dribble toward the left wing. Still on the bounce with 10 seconds. 9, 8, Sparks gets a screen, dribbles toward the right wing, leaves it to Triplett with 4. Triplett on a runner, shot up no good, rebound underneath the Harris. Harris will not get a shot off before the buzzer sounds, and we'll have the ever-exciting overtime coin flip coming up next on Central Illinois Sports.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investments. Member SIPC. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you.
Well, after 4 quarters, it's tied at 22, and so we've had the exciting coin flip And it looks like Payson Seymour won the coin flick. Probably was tails because I've heard it never fails.
9 of 29 for the Pikeland Braves. Shooting at 31%. 2 of 6 from the arc, 31%. Well, that's actually 33. And 2 of 8 from the free throw line. 8 of 22 for Payson, 36%. 1 of 6 from the arc, 17%. 5 of 8 from the free throw line.
And Payson Seymour will have the basketball, and Triplett got it. He goes, my guy over there in the corner is still tying his shoes. Can you take this back for a second?
Can we flip the coin again?
And we're underway in the 3-minute overtime period. Out front with it is Miller for the Braves of Payson Seymour to Triplett. Triplett works off of the screen into the corner. Miller with Jackson on him. Ball tipped that right into the hands of Triplett. Gets the screen from Sparks, drives the baseline, floater up good. Oliver Triplett, another 2.
He's got 8.
Makes it 24-22, Payson Seymour, 2:30 to play in the overtime. Grattan into the front court for Pittsfield to Harris. Looks out front to Grattan, top of the key Graham. Graham will push it into the baseline pass over to Thielander. He'll throw a pass back out front, good catch by Graham there. Over to Grattan, 2:10 to play. Out top, Graham. Free throw line, Jacob Jackson. He'll turn and face, little floater, and it gets a go. Over the front of the rim, his first 2 of the contest.
He's got 4.
Since his last 2, and the game's tied at 24, under 2 to play. Just let me finish. And I already had it, told you what was going on. Here's Sparks.
To count with 4 fingers.
He works it down low, ball down underneath, and a good timeout by Tim Southers. This man was in trouble in the lane, and a timeout granted here. 1:47 left. Game tied at 24 in overtime. Back after this.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
1:47 left in overtime, tied at 24. Payson was close to a 3-second call, and Tim Southers, their coach, called the timeout. Payson with the basketball under the big scoreboard end.
Triplett to inbound. Oh, there's his man Sparks. Good find. Gets it to go.
Good play after the timeout.
Yeah, executed to perfection by the Payson Seymour Braves. 1:37 to play in overtime, and now Pittsfield wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 1:37 left in overtime, 26-24. The lead for Payson Seymour. Back after this.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
(26-24) Payson with the lead. $1:37 left after the timeout. It'll be in the front court for the Braves as they got it into the offensive set before Brad Hamilton called the timeout. Possession arrow does favor the Braves after they lost the coin flip, or Payson won it, whatever way that happens to be.
Inbounds pass comes to Grattan. Over to Graham left side. Free throw line, Harris had to go between his hands, but Elliott Thielander ran it down, and he's fouled with 1:30 to play. It'll just be the second foul of the second half by Payson Seymour.
Gilmore will be unhappy about the foul. His first, team second.
Grattan to inbound.
Thielander wanted to make something happen there.
Get it into Harris. Looks on the wing to Thielander. Going to bring it back in the corner to Grattan. Looking for Harris down low. He's got position, but coming around and making a nice play was Triplett to get the steal. Into the front court, Sparks, and he's going to be fouled by Harris with 1:17 to play.
Harris will pick up the foul, his first of the day. 17th foul, 1-and-1 situation. Sparks is the guy they fouled. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 1-and-1, 26-24. You'd have to make them both to make it a 2-possession game. First one is up and good. Sparks is not probably the guy you wanted to foul. He's got 13.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out on a newsstand each Wednesday.
Sparks doesn't get the second one, and Harris gets a rebound.
27-24 advantage, Payson Seymour. 1:11 to play in overtime. Grattan with it. In the corner to Graham. Looking at the high post. He'll give it in to Harris. He'll attack. Now throw it back out to Grattan. Back to Graham. Under a minute to play in overtime. Looking for Jackson down low. Ball out of bounds. Good defense again by Triplett.
Hunter Miller also in there making a good play.
57.2 seconds left. 27-24, Payson Seymour on top here in overtime. Grattan to inbound in the corner to Graham for a three on the tie. It's short, and the rebound will come out to Miller. He'll get the ball to Gilmore, has to run it down. 50 seconds to play, and Thielander, nearly had a steal as he goes flying into the bleachers trying to get the ball.
Braves are down by 3, so they need a steal and get it right to the basket.
Triplett to inbound, and Payson Seymour wants a timeout. 49.7 seconds to play, 27-24 advantage for Payson Seymour. Back after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
49.7 seconds left in overtime, the first overtime. 27-24, the lead for Payson, and they've got the basketball at the half-court line. They called the timeout. Possession arrow favors the Pikeland Braves. 8th grade action coming your way after this one. Then we'll have Beardstown and Pittsfield. Girls here, guys in Beardstown tomorrow night. All starts at 6 o'clock with JV action. And you need some aggressive defense right now to make a steal if you're the Braves of Pikeland.
Triplett with a man to inbound it. He looks for an opening and
timeout.
Calls for a timeout. 49.7 seconds left. Still 27-24 Payson Seymour. Back after this.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy? What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4? I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
27-24, Payson had trouble finding an opening there, even though I think there were a couple available, but the young man that was taking the ball out called timeout. So they'll need to get it in this time. They probably have another timeout. I really don't know how many timeouts either team has left. But Payson will come out, and their coach is giving them some instructions, and if I'm the Braves, I would watch out for a guy breaking towards the basket.
Well, they've got Thielander back there for that reason. And Triplett will be the man to throw it in. Looking. Gets it into Sparks near the half-court line. Now to Triplett. He'll work it over on the right side. A three-point shot on the way.
Holy
Gilmore
cow.
no good, and the rebound down to Thielander. Leaves it to Grattan. Has the ball stolen away by Sparks. Now Jackson on the floor after it. Saves it alive to Graham. Dribble drive. Pulls it out to Grattan. 4-8-3. Too hard off the iron. Rebound tip. And Jackson gets it. He'll drive toward the rim. Put up a runner, no good. Rebound down to Graham. His put back won't fall, but he's fouled.
Couple offensive rebounds, and Grattan had a good luck. Couldn't get it to fall. I'll tell you what, Jacob Jackson kept the ball alive, or this game would have been over. 21.3 seconds left. Graham to the free throw line, looking for his first points of the day. Just 2 of 8 are the Braves. 21.3 seconds left. First one up by Graham is no good, and the free throws are going to haunt him tonight.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Call Damon Emmerich, 285-4404.
The lefty, Taylor Graham, high archer, up, in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Grattan. Goes behind the line looking for an opening. Puts up the three. Too long.
Rebound down to Harris. He'll fake, kick it out to Grattan. Another look from three. This one is no good. Rebound down to Miller for Payson Seymour. Throws it to Zaley. He is fouled. No, a timeout first by Payson Seymour. 8.6 seconds left. 27-24. Payson Seymour the lead. They'll have the basketball when we come back.
It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car truck or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com.
27-24 still, 8.6 seconds left. We've been on that score for a while. Payson will have the basketball. PCS had some opportunities, just couldn't get the three to fall. Now they need a steal.
Inbounds pass comes to Sparks. He'll bring it into the front court, now pull it out. They're trying to foul him, and they do with 3.7 seconds left as Thielander will be called for the foul.
Thielander picks up his second, team foul number 8, 1-and-1 situation, and back to the free throw line's the guy you normally probably wouldn't want to foul. 4 of 6 is Nolan Sparks, 13 points in the night. He can seal the deal with the free throw here with 3.7 seconds left, but he's got to make the front end.
Payson Seymour going to pull everybody out of the lane.
Didn't get it to fall. Harris with the rebound.
To Grattan, and with 2 seconds left, a timeout for the Braves. They'll have 2 seconds and a chance at a 3 to try to send it to double overtime when we come back.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Two seconds left in overtime. It's 27-24. Payson Seymour on top. It'll be Braves ball out of bounds for Pittsfield right at the half-court line with the biggest man for Payson Seymour, Sparks, on the ball. He looks for an opening and bounces it to Graham. Going to get a look at 3 at the buzzer. It is in and out, no good. A good look. It looked like it was going to fall. This would not do so. And the Payson Seymour Braves win this one 27-24 in overtime. We head to the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital. Final stats, and we'll also name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. That comes your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teams enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community since 1942. Excellent health care, from primary specialty care to emergency medicine. Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Well, the Braves of Pikeland were 10 of 35, 28.5%, 2 of 11 from the arc, 18.2%, 2 of 10 from the free throw line. That might come back to haunt you. Payson was 10 of 25, 40%. So the Braves of Pikeland got 10 more shots off, 1 of 7 from the arc, 14%, 6 of 11 from the free throw line, 54.5%. So they made 4 more free throws and won the game by 3 in overtime, 27-24. Nolan Sparks had 15. Oliver Triplett with 10 on the night and 2 from Ransom Zaley. On the other side, 8 points from Bobby Harris to go with 9 rebounds, 7 for Elliott Thielander, and they all came in a bunch in about 25 seconds. Hayden Gratton had 5 points on the night, and Jacob Jackson 4 off the bench for the Braves of Pikeland. Payson wins it 27-24.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And in this contest, hey, what a night. 15 points, and I'd say, Jack, probably a half a dozen steals, at least for Nolan Sparks. He is the player of the game. Final on this one in overtime, it's Payson Seymour 27, Pittsfield 24. The 8th grade game comes your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Dear Wester Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Well, we welcome you alongside again on Central Illinois Sports. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with junior high basketball action from Pikeland Community School in Pittsfield as the PCS Braves are 3-2 on the season. They'll take on the 5-1 Payson Seymour Braves. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Jack and John are alongside. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Well, we had a dandy in the 7th grade game. We expect a good one here in the 8th grade contest as well. We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more. Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with all of your banking needs. Whether you're opening up your first savings account, applying for your first home loan, or saving some money for retirement, hey, Great Rivers Bank is here to help you. Learn more about their services at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. It's the Payson Seymour Braves and the Pikeland Community School Braves in the 8th grade contest now for you on Central Illinois Sports. 3-2 is PCS with losses to Quincy, St. Peter, and Brown County. Wins over Winchester, Beardstown, and Liberty on the season. They played last at Beardstown at the end of the week last week on Thursday. This Payson Seymour squad is 5-1 on the season.
Brown County's their only loss.
Yep. And so a good squad for Tim Southers' team in the 8th grade level as well. Not a ton of numbers here for Payson Seymour at this level, but you can tell these kids have really hit some growth spurts. They went from being kind of smaller kids to kind of long and lanky and looking like a lot of kids we've seen come through the Payson Seymour program over the last 10-plus years, where Brian Ray has really turned that into one of the finer programs in downstate Illinois. We'll pause for a timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take a look at the starting lineups for this contest after this.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we asked, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Let's meet the starters in this contest, brought to you by Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, and anything with concrete. Waters Concrete is here to serve you. Call 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete. For the Payson Seymour Junior High Braves, Tim Southers is their head coach. And in the 8th grade game tonight, they'll start at a guard, an 8th grader, Lane Barker. Also at a guard, an 8th grader, Blake Schwartz. And to the 3rd guard, an 8th grader, Brody Deeker. Out of forward, he's an 8th grader, Ashton Baker. And at the other forward is Connor Howell, also an 8th grader. Howell, Baker, Barker, Deeker, and Schwartz for the Payson Seymour Braves. For the Pittsfield Pikeland Braves, Darren Craven, their head coach. They'll start at a guard, an 8th grader, Luke Sachs. At a 2nd guard, an 8th grader, Connor Sweeting. And at the 3rd guard for the Braves will be Keaton Hittner, also an 8th grader. At a forward, he's an 8th grader, Clayton Reinhardt. And the other forward, an 8th grader, Draven Peterbow. Peterbow, Reinhardt, Sweeting, Hittner, and Sachs for the Pikeland Community School Braves. We pause for a timeout here. We'll kick off the contest next on Central Illinois Sports.
You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Pressure's on you, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Well, thanks to Great Rivers Bank for being our pregame sponsor on Central Illinois Sports. We thank all of our sponsors to help bring the contest your way. We're certainly glad to be bringing the games to you. And tonight we have 8th grade basketball action between the Pikeland Community School Braves and the Payson Seymour Braves. And we'll kind of play it by ear here. We're not really sure if they're going to have the national anthem again. And I'm going to guess very likely we are going to have the national anthem. And very patriotic here tonight. We'll have it for the 2nd time. We're back to start this one off after this.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Play it again, Sam. The national anthem before the 7th grade game and the 8th grade game. Now we're ready. Oh, I guess we're ready for the handoff. I thought maybe they're going to introduce the starters because they used to do that.
Only when there's fans. Can't do starting lineups, COVID.
Yep, no starting lineups, but we do have the national anthem covered.
The Payson Seymour Braves will have the basketball first. They're in the blue uniforms with the white numbers, and they'll take on the PCS Braves wearing the whites here at home. Howell will inbound the ball to Deeker. He'll play the point for Payson Seymour against the man-to-man of Pittsfield. Over on the wing left side, Barker looks down low to a turnaround shot up by Howell, and it's good. That was a tough shot. He got it to go. And a quick 2-0 lead for Payson Seymour on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sachs brings it into the front court against the zone defense of Payson Seymour to Hittner. Over to Sachs. Takes a single bounce of it. Now needs some help. Throws a pass that is stolen away. And then Peterbow tries to save it in on the sideline. It still remains a turnover, the first of the night against either squad. 5:25 to play in the first, 2-0 advantage for Payson Seymour. Connor Howell inbounds the ball to Deeker. Deeker with the ball to Howell. Holds it high above his head, skips it on the right side. Here's a three on the play by Ashton Baker, no good. A rebound underneath, though. Put back up is no good by Schwartz. And this time the rebound comes down to Sachs for the Braves. He'll bring the ball into the front court. 5:03 to play in the first. Sachs to Hittner near the volleyball spike line to Reinhardt right side. Holds it there, now to Hittner, over to Sachs. He'll work it back to Hittner. Pass down low to Reinhardt, gets good position and scores.
Nice find down low.
And we're tied at 2 points apiece, 4:45 to play in the opening quarter. Deeker into the front court to Schwartz on the left side. He'll fire a deep three, no good, and the long rebound comes down to Deeker. Deeker then drives right by his man, gets to the rim, shot no good. Rebound to Hittner for the Braves. He'll turn and bring it into the front court himself, shooting for their first lead of the night is PCS. Sachs with it. Free throw line, throws a pass, tip stolen away. Into the front court comes Schwartz. He kind of had the ball bounce high, drives in, puts up a layup, and it's good. Schwartz has his first two. And Payson Seymour back on top by a pair of points. 4:09 to play in the first. Sachs with it on the wing right side, out to Sweeting. Over on the left wing, Hittner passes a little wide, had to make a tough catch down low. Reinhardt, he'll put it up and in. Hittner's found Reinhardt twice. And it's knotted up at 4. Back and forth they go here in the early going. If you're just joining us, the 7th grade game went into overtime and was close throughout. Here's Lane Barker with it to Schwartz. Now to Deeker. Check that was Howell. Back to Schwartz. Drives. A lot of hands on him there to Howell on the wing. 4-3. Good. Howell's hit 2 shots already and makes it 7-4. Seymour Indians. Braves. They'll be Indians next year, I guess, but still Braves for Payson Seymour. Right side, Hittner. Down low to Reinhardt. In the lane finds Peterbow. Good find. Peterbow shot too hard. He's got his own rebound, trying to go up with it. He'll put it up, won't fall. And Baker grabs the board for Payson Seymour. Off the Deeker into the front court. Skips it over on the left side to Barker for a three. Yes. Barker from downtown, and it's 10-4 Payson Seymour. Back-to-back threes has spread it out to a 6-point advantage with 3 minutes to play in the first. Sweeting into the front court. Right side to Reinhardt. Looks for an opening of the paint. Nothing there. Now to Sweeting. Off to Sachs. Throws a pass. It's too hard for Hittner and out of bounds on a turnover on the Braves. And we'll get the media timeout. 2:46 to play in the first. 10-4 the advantage for Payson Seymour. Back after this.
Sharing a big family moment. Working hard from home. Relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected. With consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
2:46 to play in the first, a 10-4 advantage for Payson Seymour. The Payson Seymour squad will also have the basketball coming out of the timeout following another turnover by the Braves of Pittsfield. Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturdays 4 to midnight. Check them out with lots of great menu options, burgers and fries, specialty pizzas, lots of great sides as well. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe. During the timeout for Pikeland, Carter Frazier and Tim Hull checked in at the guard spots. Here's a pass tip. Also in for Payson Seymour's Braden Simmons. Left side, here's a 3-ball on the way by Barker. This time it's too short. Good rebound underneath, though. Up and under with it, no good by Howell. The board again to Payson Seymour. 3-point shot on the way by Deeker, no good. And a foul called as Clayton Reinhardt grabs the board.
Howell picks up the foul after picking up an offensive rebound, as Reinhardt got the second rebound, but the offensive rebounds are building up for the young folks from Payson as they have 4 already in the ball game.
2:23 to play in the first. 10-4 the score on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Hull passes it to Hittner on the left wing. Looks out front and throws it right into the hands of Schwartz. Schwartz on the steal, run out into the front court. Layup is up and good. Schwartz with another 2. He's got 4 and makes it 12-4. Payson Seymour, largest lead of the contest right now. Hull with it to Frazier. Looks for an opening. Back out front to Hull. Under 2 minutes to play in the first. To Frazier. And Darren Craven wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 1:51 to play in the first. 12-4 advantage. Payson Seymour back after this.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy? What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4? I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
A minute and 51 seconds to play in the first quarter. 12-4 is the advantage for Payson Seymour. Pittsfield called the timeout. It'll be their ball coming out of the break.
4 turnovers on the Braves and a couple 3-pointers from Payson have been a great combination for the young Braves of Payson.
Hull with it to Reinhardt on the wing, right side. He now has the ball poked away and stolen away by Barker. Into the front court on the run out is Deeker. Dribble drive in, shot up, a lot of contact, no call. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up on the turnaround, no good. Rebound into Schwartz. Now it's loose on the floor. Howell runs it down on the wing. Looks down low, ball denied by Peterbilt. 1:25 to play in the first quarter. 12-4 advantage Payson Seymour. Schwartz wide open 3, top of the key, not going to fall. Another offensive rebound though, put back up by Simmons, no good. This time the board down to Peterbilt for Pittsfield.
This second.
1:09 to play in the first. Braves are down 12-4. The Pittsfield Braves. Frazier with the basketball. Out front to Hull. Under a minute to play. Down low to Hittner up off the window and in for 2.
Good find by Hull that time.
Makes it 12-6. 50 seconds to play in the first. Pass comes to Howell. He'll work it over on the wing. A 3-ball by Barker. No good on the air ball, but another offensive rebound as Simmons gets it. He'll work it into Schwartz, who knifes his way in. That ball falls through. Schwartz has 6. 14-6, back to that 8-point lead with 30 seconds to play in the first. Frazier into the front court. Throws a pass. It's tipped. Hittner able to grab it. Looks for an opening. Down low to Reinhardt. Tough turnaround. Rolls in. Reinhardt's got 6. Makes it 14-8 with 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Into the front court, Schwartz. Out top, here's a faked 3. Now on the wing, the lefty Barker for a 3, no good. Peterbilt gets the rebound with 4 to Hull. 3, 2, 1. He will throw a pass instead of putting a shot up, and the Braves don't get a shot at the basket as the final seconds tick off. 14-8, Payson Seymour with the lead. They'll have the basketball to start the second quarter when we come back.
Financial headlines. Are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investments, member SIPC. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you.
Well, the squad from Payson, 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 9 from the arc. And they're shooting 57% from the field, 22% from the arc. Braves are 4 of 6 from the field. Haven't shot a 3. They trail 14-8. It'll be Braves basketball of Pikeland. We come back. Why in the world? You know, Payson Seymour was the Indians in junior high forever, and then they became the Braves. I'll be darned. Here we go.
Pittsfield will have Frazier, Hull, Peterbow, Reinhardt, and Hittner. That's the way they ended the first quarter. Reinhardt will get it on the wing, puts a pass into Peterbow, who takes a little trip to the lane and scores. I don't know that he ever put the ball on the ground, but he was able to get long 2 steps and scores his first 2 of the night.
From 2 yards out, he takes it into the end zone.
Here's Schwartz out top, finds his man in Deeker. Over on the right side, Simmons. Simmons to Barker, now to Baker. In and out they go. Deeker, 3-point shot, no good, but a rebound on the offensive side by Simmons. Over to Schwartz, kicks it out on the wing. Simmons for a 3, no good. And Reinhardt grabs the rebound. To Frazier. 5:13 to play in the half. Frazier brings it into the front court to Hull in between the circles. Back to Frazier. To Hittner left side. Throws the pass down low, too far and out of bounds. Turnover on the Braves here.
There's 6. Didn't have the opening that time. Got to rotate the ball back and forth, and they didn't get that done. Tried to force it that time.
5 minutes to play the half. A 4-point lead in the basketball for Payson Seymour. Deeker brings it up. Now top to Howell. Top of the key, Schwartz. Now it goes on the wing to Barker. Barker to Schwartz. Free throw line, Howell. He'll throw a pass, quick one. Nice quick catch of it. Now here's a ball knocked away by Hittner. It's still loose. He and Schwartz are tied up. They hit the floor hard. Schwartz comes and I think caught an elbow to the nose, and he's saying, man, that didn't feel good at all. It'll be Payson Seymour ball in the alternating possession arrow. 4:38 to play in the second. Howell will inbound it to Barker. Free throw line, Howell. He'll put up a shot there, too hard, and Reinhardt grabs the board for the Braves, his second. Off to Frazier into the front court for PCS. Full speed ahead to Hull. Patient with it there. Puts it on the floor one time. Throws a tough pass. Good catch by Hittner. He's going to the rim. Gets underneath. Shot put up no good, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2.
Hittner going strong to the rim that time, and he'll get the free throws on it. Foul by Payson is their second. And it'll go against Simmons, who has 4 offensive rebounds already in the game. Hittner will shoot the free throws. First one's up, no good.
Lipcom and Seed Sales, your Pioneer dealer, including precision farming and crop insurance. Call Brett at 217-242-2703 or Aaron, 430-4516.
Hittner mixes the second, gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. Peterball had it, Hittner's got it, puts it up, and it's good.
Just good stick-to-itiveness that time by the Pikeland Braves, and they've cut it down to a 2-point game. 4:07 to play in the second. Here's Deeker out to Howell, who was hot early in this one. He'll fake, now drive, pull up for a jump shot. Not afraid to shoot it, and the rebound down to Reinhardt, his third. Off to Frazier, a chance to tie or take the lead. Frazier with it to Hull. He'll put it on the deck on the right side. Going to the rim, knocked around a little bit, down to Reinhardt. Into Hittner, trying to do something with it there. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Peterbow soars in for it. His putback won't fall. And
jump ball?
Holy heck, he's going to call a jump ball.
Pikeland will keep the, well, it's Pikeland's ball, but how in the world did you come up with a jump ball there, my friend?
Said he got the hand on top. 3:40 to play in the second. Inbounds pass coming. A no-look pass from Peterbow to Reinhardt. Kind of forces one up awkwardly. Shot no good, but he's fouled by Schwartz.
Is it Schwartz or Howell?
Schwartz.
Okay, Schwartz picks up the foul, his first. 3 different young Braves from Payson with a foul, and Reinhardt to the free throw line. The young Braves are 0 of 2 from there. Reinhardt could tie it with these 2. First one is up. Soft touch is good. Reinhardt's got another.
Real and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine.
Reinhardt doesn't get the second, but Peterball has the rebound, and there's going to be a foul, and I think it's going to go against, oh my gosh, it went against the Braves.
Against Peterbow. He had the rebound. 3:37 to play in the second, and Darren Craven with the palms in the air and said, how did he foul him?
He must have fouled him from the floor somehow, but that was a bad call, Mr. Referee Lemons.
Into the front court with it is Schwartz. Lead has been trimmed to 1. Schwartz trying to assert himself a little bit, gets it out to Deeker. Deeker goes to Barker, now out to Schwartz. 3:20 to play in the third. Dribble drive in, shot up good, and 1.
Schwartz has 8, he'll get the and 1. First free throw from him. And the foul goes against Pikeland. Who was that on? Reinhardt picks up the foul. His first, team second. Schwartz with the and one. Up and no good. Nice box out by Reinhardt that time for his fourth board.
To Hittner, brings it into the front court, 3:15 to play in the second. Down low, Reinhardt on the block. Ball down on the ground, puts up a shot, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot two.
Reinhardt goes to the basket every time, does he not? And he's probably got the softest touch from the free throw line of anybody on the Braves. 16-13 the lead. Schwartz had a nice move to make it happen. 3:10 left. Foul with on Howell. That'll be his second. Reinhardt puts it up, and it's good. He's got 8.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Might I say, the Braves are extremely fortunate right now to be this close, because it was a wide open game at 12-4 at one time. Second one up by Reinhardt, also good.
And makes it a 1-point game, and here comes Ashton Baker back into the game for Payson Seymour. Sachs also checked back in for Pittsfield. 3:10 to play in the second. 16-15 advantage Payson Seymour, clinging to a 1-point advantage. Deeker will walk it up to Schwartz. Looks out top now to Baker. Over on the left wing, Barker. Between the circles, back to Schwartz. Looks for a driving lane. Past his man, drives in, and here's an offensive foul called.
First turnover of the game against Payson. Is it Schwartz that picked up the foul? His second. That wasn't even close. I mean, it wasn't close.
Peterville just fell down. They call that a flop in the NBA. We had no mask break. I guess we're going to do that in a couple of minutes. Here's Frazier at top. Has picked up the dribble. Finds Sachs. Sachs on the wing to Hittner. Looks down low. Nothing open. He'll work it back out to Sachs. 2:30 to play in the second. Braves shooting for their first lead of the game. Here's a pass down low. Stolen away, though.
7 turnovers now on the Braves.
As Simmons had the steal. Into the front court with it is Deeker. One-handed pass out top to Schwartz. He'll work it to Baker. Fakes the 3. Over on the wing, it goes to Barker. Back out Schwartz. Looking for an opening, and Tim Souther says, we got to move, boys. It's a motion offense. He's not wrong. Barker to Baker. Out of the candlestick maker, and the ball stolen away by Reinhardt to Peterville. Full speed ahead into the front court. A little Euro step around the man and in for 2. Skip to my Lou Peterville with another
change, first
2.
One.
And makes it 17-16 Braves. Schwartz quickly the other way. Trying to put up a tough shot in the lane, no good. Reinhardt another board, his 4th. And PCS wants the timeout. 1:41 to play in the half. 17-16. The Pikeland Braves on top of the Payson Braves. Back after this.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you, and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
.141 to play in the second quarter. 17-16 advantage for the Pikeland Braves on top of the Payson Seymour Braves. The home of the Brave and the land of the free, and LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing can help you with all of your trucking needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team, 285-2808. And I just want to tell you, Mark Cuban and the Dallas Mavericks, they weren't going to play the national anthem at all. Pikeland Community School plays it twice in a night.
I'm going to tell you something else. I just want to say happy birthday to my daughter-in-law, Jessica Hall. Charlie takes her out to a basketball game tonight to watch her son. Charlie, you are so nice to Jessica.
Well, you
took her to a basketball game Saturday and then took her out for supper.
You grew up in a red, white, and blue society like I did here. You know how to treat a lady, you know?
That's right.
1:41 to play in the second quarter. It's 17-16. The Pikeland Braves with the lead and the basketball. Frazier, Sachs, Peterville, Reinhardt, and Hittner. Countering for Payson Seymour. Barker, Baker, Schwartz, Deeker, and Simmons. No relation to Richard. Here's a pass down low to Reinhardt. He'll put it up and in. He's got 8.
He's got 11.
Did he hit a 3? He hit some free throws, huh?
He hit free throws.
11 of their 19, and makes it a 19-16 Braves lead. Deeker now has picked up the dribble. Works it out top to Schwartz. Over on the wing to Barker. Back to Schwartz. 1:17 to play in the second. Baker now from the free throw line, no good. Offensive rebound, though, comes out to Barker. Into Schwartz to Barker for a three, short. Rebound is a long one and run down out by the half-court line to Deeker. Deeker will attack on the dribble with 1:02 to play in the second. Skip pass finds Barker. He'll try the dribble drive. Runner up with the lefty, no good. Another offensive rebound. It's Simmons. His shot won't fall, and Hittner grabs the board. He'll get it to Frazier with 50 seconds to play in the second. Braves a three-point lead and the basketball. Here's a pass down low. Reinhardt, power dribble, score again, and one.
Reinhardt with 13. Braves go up 21-16, their biggest lead of the ball game. And offensive rebounds, by the way, 11 by Payson, and they're trailing by 5. But that's because they're 2 of 12 from the three-point line. They've shot way too many three-pointers. Reinhardt up, can't get it to fall. And Draven Puterball comes around and fouls Baker, who had the rebound. I'll be darned. I think Draven is kind of like one of those marked men sometimes. People think he's going to foul people even before he does.
Dax Nutter going to come in from the North 40, and he'll sit Puterbo down. On the other side, we see Simmons take a chair, and Howell returned.
Dax looked tired. He had to come from so far away.
It's a long way away the way they're spaced out down there. That's a travel. And it'll be called. Baker kind of caught the pass in an awkward spot, and he says, you know, if I do this quickly enough, maybe they won't notice it.
Well, the way Puterball's been able to go to the basket with the 2 steps, he thought, what about me, Dad? What about me?
Frazier to Sachs, 30 seconds to play in the half. A 5-point lead in the basketball for PCS. They found Reinhardt a lot. They find him again. He's into a triple team. Turnaround shot no good this time. In there for the rebound, Nutter and Howell are tied up. Possession arrow favors Payson Seymour.
Hittner was being very aggressive out front there. Ooh.
18 seconds to play. Schwartz with the ball to Barker. Out to Schwartz. He'll fake now drive. Kicks it out to Barker. Good look for 3 on the way too hard. Another offensive rebound though to Schwartz with 3, 2, drives, floater up, in and out, no good at the buzzer. In the first half comes to an end with the PCS Braves leading the Payson Seymour Braves 21-16. Halftime stats and analysis on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show after this.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to U.S. Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent, on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communication.
It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car truck or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Welcome back on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Cards Communication, your U.S. Cellular dealer in Pittsfield. They have all the phones and accessories with personalized service. Stop by the corner of Washington and Jackson in Pittsfield, 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. Well, it was 14-8 Payson after one quarter, 21-16 Pikeland after two quarters, a 13-2 quarter for the Braves of Pikeland in the second quarter. Turnovers, 7 on the Pikeland Braves in the first half, 3 on the Payson Seymour squad. Fouls in the game, Connor Howell and Blake Swartz have 2 fouls apiece, Braden Simmons with 1. On the Braves side, 2 on Draven Puterball and 1 on Clayton Reinhardt are all the fouls against the Braves. Shooting, 9 of 15 are the Pikeland Braves, 60%. They have not shot a 3. 3 of 7 from the free throw line, 42%. 7 of 24 is Payson, 27%. 2 of 13 from the three-point line, 15%. No of 1 from the free throw line. It is a 21-16 Pikeland lead over Payson at halftime. More comes your way with individual scoring on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show after these.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teams enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
21-16 at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. For Payson, it is Connor Howell with 5 points, 3 from Lane Barker on a 3. And Blake Swartz had 8 points in the first half for their total of 16. On the other side, Clayton Reinhardt with 13 of his team's 21. 4 for Keaton Hittner, 2 for Draven Puterball. And let's see, 6, 13, 19. I've got another 2 in here. And we'll find it in just a little while. But that's the scoring at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. 21-16 in favor of the Pikeland Braves over Payson. We'll be back to get the second half underway after these.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Both teams warming up out here at halftime. Really warmed up today. Melted a lot of snow, thank goodness. Supposed to be a nice day again tomorrow, and I think Wednesday also. And a chance to get up to about 60 tomorrow, possibly.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be in the 40s or 50s the rest of the week. So
may get up in the 70s in the classrooms.
Hey, luckily not have to worry about spending too much money on that natural gas. So that's a very good thing. The Payson Seymour Braves jumped out to what, a 12-4 lead, I think, at one point in this contest, Jack? Is that right? 12-4?
They actually did lead 12-4 in this game.
So 17-4 run by the Pikeland Braves in a big second quarter, and the big difference was taking better care of the basketball for PCS, and then on the offensive side, they found Clayton Reinhardt near the basket.
Well, let's see. I was going to count this 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 offensive rebounds for Payson in the first half, and I'd say the difference there was Clayton Reinhardt started taking care of the defensive board. He got 5 boards in the second quarter, and that made a difference, quit giving Payson all those looks. It will be Braves basketball as we start the third quarter with them leading 21-16, and Charlie will tell you about it.
Well,
Tom fall asleep, but he's not here. It's John.
He's a nice guy.
John?
Yeah, nice guy.
I thought he was trying to take some video of Jessica for her birthday, possibly, or something.
He's going to show the other end of the court. It's a reverse psychology kind of thing. Show the empty end and just guess what's happening on the other.
You know, hopefully they'll be kind of opening things up a little bit over at Griggsville. We saw parents and grandparents both last week, 2 nights in a row.
Well, you can have 50 people. Non-game workers, players, that sort of thing.
We didn't see John Freeman 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, thank goodness.
His in-laws came.
Yeah, no. What a good deal. John, just kidding, kind of. Inbounds pass, it's Sweeting, Hull, Hittner, Reinhardt, and Peterbow to start the third quarter. Sweeting has it on the right side now to Hittner. They'll look for the skip over to Sweeting. He's going to set up for an open 3. It's too hard, and the rebound comes down to Howell. He'll work it toward the front court himself. Howell, Deeker, Schwartz, Baker, and Barker. Down low with it is Howell. Turnaround shot, no good. Reinhardt, check that. Peterbow gets the rebound on a good defensive play by Draven.
His third board of the night, 2 on the defensive end, and that was partially blocked. Nice job.
He went straight up that time, just like he wanted to. Hitting her with the top of the key. He takes a single bounce of it, gets the ball to the wing. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Braves here.
There's no reason to force the ball in that situation. 20 foot from the basket, I wouldn't think.
5:12 left in the third. Hull to inbound it. Sprint opening, finds Sweeting. He'll dribble toward the top of the key, over to Hull. Looks for an opening in the paint, not this time, so Sweeting will reverse the ball to Hittner. Top of the key, Sweeting. Good look from 3, good. From downtown, Connor Sweeting with the tray. Makes it 24-16 Braves, their largest lead of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Deeker with it into the front court. Works it to Baker for the tray, and the answer, it's good. Ashton Baker steps back and knocks it down. He's got his first 3. 24-19, 4:35 to play in the third. Here's Sweeting with it on the wing. He's feeling it. Pulls up for a shot inside the arc, no good. Rebound Reinhardt, put back, won't fall. Rebound Peterbow underneath, way underneath the basket, missed the shot. Gets his own board again, trying to go up, and a jump ball going to be called. It'll be Payson Seymour basketball.
Okay.
So a held ball, Payson ball, down by 5, 4:20 to play in the third. The
Lead was
7th grade
8.
Payson Seymour squad trying to get the team fired up a little bit. On the wing, Deeker with it. He looks for an opening, drives and kicks to Barker for a 3, no good. Sweeting with the board for PCS. He'll play the point now as he brings it into the front court. Is Connor Sweeting. Down low, Peterbilt. Good catch. Trying to go up with the ball. Stripped, stolen away. Then stolen right back by Connor Sweeting to Reinhardt. They'll call that a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Braves. The two teams will trade the turnovers, and the Pikeland Braves will end up with the basketball.
Brody Deeker tried to match up with Clayton Reinhardt that time, and he kind of went flying on that tie-up.
Inbounds pass will come to the corner. Connor Sweeting squares. 3, too hard. Rebound. Reinhardt tips it out. Running it down will be Hittner for PCS. He's toward the top of the key to Hull. Over on the wing to Sweeting. Down low, ball stolen away. Good job by Howell to jump the passing lane. Howell into the front court on the run out. Shot up is good.
Oh!
And they'll call a blocking foul on Hull, so an and 1 here.
Oh my, blocking foul, first foul on Hull, first on the team. Count the bucket for Howell, and he'll get the and 1. 24-21.
Little run here by Payson Seymour after they fell down by 8.
Yeah, Howell looking to get the and 1, and does.
A young man can shoot it.
He has a lot.
He's hit a couple tough shots too. It's down to a 2-point game, 24-22, 3:25 to play in the third. Hull with the ball to Hittner left side. You don't see Hittner shoot it much from out there. Now Hull reverses it over to Sweeting. Lob pass down low, Reinhardt. Good catch, got too far underneath. Kicks it out to Hull for a 3. It's way off the mark. And the rebound down to Howell. Howell worked the outlet pass to Baker. Into the front court, Deeker. Kicks to the wing in Schwartz. Schwartz will throw it back out to Baker. 3 minutes to play in the third. Barker, Deeker for a 3 in the lead, no good. Rebound down to Schwartz. His putback is no good. And Hittner grabs the board for the Braves. His 4th.
Yep.
He'll bring it into the front court. Will Hittner down low. Tough pass to Reinhardt. Saves it in, turns it over to the Braves.
9 turnovers now.
Deeker with it in the backcourt, and he travels. So that'll be a turnover on Payson Seymour, and we'll see the mask timeout here. 2:37 to play in the third. 24-22 advantage for PCS. Back after this.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
.237 to play in the third. 24-22 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Payson Seymour, and 8th grade basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. It'll be Pittsfield ball coming out of the mask break. We remind you about the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. During the dead ball, Frazier and Sachs checked in. Sweeting and Hull sat down.
Sweeting needed to get off the court there. There you go.
He said, I didn't know anybody came in for me. Nobody told me. Sachs to inbound it. Looks for the corner in Frazier. Right back to Sachs. Top of the key, Peterbilt. To Hittner on the right wing. Looks for the post. Nothing there. Good help side defense on the recognition by Payson Seymour. Sachs gets it out front. Over on the right side, Hittner. Throws a pass down though. Stepping in front of the lane is Howell, and he gets the steal. Now he has the ball bounce off of his leg. Has to run it down near the half-court line. Finds Schwartz. Schwartz will put up a 16-footer, no good. And the rebound is out of bounds as Simmons. It'll be Braves basketball of Pittsfield. 2:08 to play in the third. Frazier with the basketball. A little full-court pressure now by Payson Seymour. Frazier with it. Needs to reverse it. Instead gets it to Sachs on a tough spot there. He's trying to get away from a double team. Gets it over to Frazier. To Peterbo. He'll take it to the dribble now. Kicks it left side. Hittner. His shot blocked. Peterbo gets the rebound. He'll attack down low. Shot up, and he'll be called for an offensive foul.
Peterball's third, team second. Turnover number 11, 4 in the second half.
1:45 to play in the third. Still a 2-point game. 24-22 Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard, but Payson Seymour with a chance to tie or take the lead here. In the middle, Howell, good shot fake, kicks it out to Barker on the wing. Into Simmons. Got to get out of the lane. He'll work it out top to Barker. Now back to Howell. Howell on the dribble. Right side, a three by Deeker, no good. Rebound to Simmons on the offensive side. How many offensive rebounds for that young man?
He's got 4.
Howell now shoots a three, no good. A rebound underneath Schwartz. His putback's good, and he's fouled.
Schwartz with 10 now, and that'll tie us up at 24.
It's an 8-0 run.
Yep, second time we've been tied, 2 and 24. And we'll see Peterball out and Carter Frazier out. Hull and Dax Nutter into the game. And for the lead is Schwartz here. Up and good.
25-24 Payson Seymour. Now they'll put a little full court pressure on here. Hittner with the basketball, pushes it into the front court to Reinhardt. One-on-one against Howell, shot up no good. Rebound down to Schwartz. He'll work it toward the front court. 1 minute to play in the third. Bounce pass down to Simmons. Turnaround shot blocked out of bounds by Reinhardt. It'll stay with Payson Seymour underneath. A 9-0 run by the Braves. Out to Schwartz for a three. Make it a 12-0 run as he knocks it down.
He's got 14.
Makes it 28-24 Payson Seymour. With 45 seconds to play in the third. Hittner with it to Hull. He'll work the ball on the bounce. Has picked it up. There's a pass stolen away by Deeker. Leaves it behind for Schwartz. Schwartz on the dribble drive to Deeker. Shot up no good. Was fouled by Hittner. No doubt about it. Pass is saved and bounds off of one of the Braves. And it'll stay with Payson Seymour underneath.
Lazy passes have caused the problems. 12 turnovers, 5 in the quarter.
Howell will be the man to throw it in for Payson Seymour. Up by 4, 28-24. Inbounds pass comes in to Schwartz. He'll put up a shot just inside the arc, and it's good again. He's heating up.
He's got 16.
30-24 Payson Seymour. They were down 24-16, a 14-0 run.
They were up at one time by 8. Now they're up by 6.
Hull with it with 11, now 10. Gets it to Sachs. Free throw line, Nutter turns and faces. Gotta pull it back out to Sachs. Down low, finds Hittner. Hittner puts it on the floor, puts up a shot, missed it. And on the rebound is Payson Seymour's Howell. And the third quarter comes to an end. Payson Seymour, a big run, 16-0 to end the quarter. And they lead 30-24 as we head to the fourth quarter of play.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent, on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communications.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Payson with a 30-24 lead after trailing by 5. They gained 11 points in that quarter. They're shooting 12 of 37, 32%, 4 of 19 from the arc, 21%, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Braves are 11 of 25, 44%, 1 of 4 from the arc, and 3 of 7 from the free throw line. It's going to be Payson basketball when we get going here. And the Braves will not have pewter ball to start the fourth quarter.
It'll be Payson Seymour basketball. Deeker gets it free throw line to Howell. Now on the right side with it is a drive by Barker, no good, and the rebound comes down to Hittner. He'll work it into the front court on the dribble against Barker. And the ball go out of bounds. Last touch by Barker. Anybody on the Braves with more than 2 fouls?
Draven Peterball's got 3.
Thank you. Inbounds pass comes into Hull. 30-24 advantage for Payson Seymour. Sacks with it, right side Hittner.
Payson's just basically saying that Reinhardt has most of your points and we're going to block him down.
And now a reach and foul on Deeker.
Deeker will pick up the foul, his first. Howell and Swartz each one with 2 fouls. That's the first foul of the second half on Payson.
Inbounds pass coming to the corner. Hittner, he'll turn and fire a 3, no good. And the rebound will come down to Payson Seymour's Deeker. He'll push it into the front court to Howell. Had a little trouble with the dribble, and they'll call him for a double dribble.
6 turnover on Payson, just 3 in each half. 5:17 left.
Peterbow, well, not going to get in before they administer the ball. Inbounds pass comes into Hittner, and he is fouled by Deeker.
And Deeker will pick up the foul. It'll be his second.
Deeker took the brunt of that. Here comes Peterbow back into the game, possibly, and he'll set Nutter down. Little full court pressure by Payson Seymour. 5:16 to play. Hull will inbound it, throw it up to Hittner, and he's fouled by Barker.
Barker will pick up the foul, his first, 3rd team foul.
And it should be out on the sideline now. Still a little full court pressure by Payson Seymour. Hull to inbound, gets it to Sachs in the backcourt. Sachs will work it on the dribble. Now he's picked it up, gets it to Hull. Hull looking to avoid a double team, dribbles it across, finds Peterbow. Out top, Hittner. Hitner's going to attack down low. Runner up is off balance, no good. Rebound, Peterbow puts it back up, won't fall, but he'll shoot 2 shots.
Peterball to the free throw line. He's got 4 points on the day. I did not see who the foul was on. Did any of you pick it up?
No.
Well, it's important because a couple guys have 2 fouls apiece. Peterball trailing 30-24 of the Braves with 4:59 left, and Peterball puts the first one up. It's way short.
Real and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013 for Real, Net, and Twine.
Payson substitutes a couple of people back into the game. Peterball tries to get the second of the 2 shot. It's up and short.
And Baker gets the rebound. Bring it into the front court. Now loses the dribble. Has picked it up, needs some help, and Peterbow's going to steal it away. To Hull, 4:47 to play, 30-24 advantage, Payson Seymour. Hull with the basketball, finds Sachs near the sideline right side. Puts it between the legs of the dribble and has it taken away by Barker. Into the front court, Schwartz on the run out. Dribble drive in, shot up good by Schwartz. He's had a ton in the second half.
18 in the game.
How many in the second half, though?
13.
Yeah, he's had a really big half, and it's an 8-point lead for Payson Seymour, their largest of the night. Now here's another Braves turnover as the ball thrown away down low. Howell with the steal. The Braves are up 24-16. It's now 32-24. Here's Schwartz on a drive, shot up no good, fouled, and I believe he'll shoot 2.
Sachs will pick up the foul. His first, team 3rd.
Here comes Frazier into the game. He will replace Tim Hull. Ball out of bounds for Payson Seymour underneath. All right. Howell will be the man to throw it in. It's 16-0 run by Payson Seymour, is it not? Here's a 3 on the way by Baker, no good. Frazier gets the board for PCS. He wants to push into the front court. Dribble drive, gets it into Hittner. Shot up is no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Good find by Frazier to push it ahead in transition.
Cannot see the fouls because they give him.
So it's on.
He's not even in the game.
Probably.
30's not in the game. So anyway, to the free throw line goes Hittner.
Out from the bench. Kid's got long arms.
Hittner's first is up and good.
Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at Moose Lodge 420. New specials each week. The food's hot and the drinks are always cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
The 16-3 run was what we had last. Second one up by Hittner, also good. He's got 6.
32-26 with 4 minutes to play. Into the front court. Barker down low. Good find to Simmons. He missed the shot and the rebound. Peterbilt grabs it with a man riding him like Seattle Slew. Into the front court is Frazier. Pass on the right side. Stolen away by Barker. Layup no good. Rebound down to Sachs. And it's like a no-hold-bar fight right now. Into the front court, Frazier to Sachs. 3:30 to play. Down 32-26 to the Braves. Peterbilt with it. Hittner wants the ball down low. Now Peterbilt says, why don't you come over here and I'll try to get it to you. Down low gets it to Reinhardt.
Oh my gosh.
I got to call 3 seconds. Now Darren Craven going to get a technical, and the streak of a technical given out by Bart Lemons at a junior high basketball game stays alive. It's up to 6 games, folks, and if you had the 4th quarter, you were in the pool. And now Darren Craven is going to be ejected from the game, and what
Holy
an absolute joke this man is calling basketball games.
First of all, why anybody would hire this man to do a basketball game, I have no idea, because he does this every single game he referees. I mean, he's always looking for trouble. The guy has no ability whatsoever. Swartz is at the free throw line now. He hadn't done a darn thing wrong. First one up is no good.
He called a double technical.
Well, I don't know, because he's still here, and he wouldn't be here if he called 2.
He called 2 technicals.
Second one, Swartz puts it up, and it's in and out, no good.
He's going to shoot more because he called 2 technicals.
Now he'll get 2 more.
So Darren Craven has been ejected from the game. Can't go to the locker room, though, because it's closed due to COVID.
Swartz makes it. It's up. He's got 19.
Moose
makes it 33-26.
Moose out front should have told you.
Next one up by Swartz is good. He's taken over the game. I will give him credit for that.
34-26, 8-point lead for Payson Seymour. And the Indians will get the basketball following the double technical.
Why this man referees basketball, I have no idea.
Out front with it is Deeker to Barker. Now to Schwartz. He's had a nice second half.
Yes, he has. Payson's done the job. They've caused the Braves to turn it over and not get good shots, and they've taken good shots with good ball movement.
Yep, 3 minutes to go. Schwartz with it on the left wing. He dribbles to the top of the key. Over on the right side, a 3 on the way by Barker, no good. Reinhardt grabs the board, and he's fouled by Howell.
Howell will pick up at least his 3rd.
And 6th team foul, so it'll be 1-on-1 both ways after this. 2:51 to play. And they'll take the ball out. Well, they were going to have it on the baseline, now the sideline, and says you just take it wherever you want it. Frazier to inbound to Hittner in the backcourt. Hittner looking to get away from the pressure. Takes it across. He's going to try the dribble drive in, and this is an offensive foul.
Hittner called for the offensive foul. That will be his 2nd, I do believe.
Turnover on the Braves as well.
Also their 17th.
34-26 Payson Seymour. Here's Peterbilt going to steal the inbounds pass. No, it's still loose. Howell now tied up, and a timeout going to be called on a loose ball.
The man down here called the timeout.
The clock's running.
The clock is still running.
2:30, should be 2:45.
The clock is still running, so we need to put time back on the clock.
Clock. 2:45. 2:23 to play. 34-26 advantage for Payson Seymour. They're going to put some time back on the clock. I think there'll be about 2:45 remaining here in the quarter. And LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing is here to help you with all of your trucking and hauling needs. 285-2808 for LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing. I've never seen a coach get 2 technicals in a game and get to continue to coach, so that it could be the COVID rules. Heck, I don't know.
Maybe Dryden Craven got one of them.
I can't imagine. Maybe
Brad Hamilton.
Maybe a player got one, but I mean, it looked to be both on Darren Craven. It's always interesting. to say the least. 2:35 to play. And I'm telling you, if you bet the over on 10 consecutive games, you're getting closer to cashing that in in Vegas.
I'll tell you what, everybody's got something they're good at, and some are still
You know what
working on
mine was? Not coloring the lines. I was never very good at that. 2:35 to play. Braves going to have some full court pressure now against Payson Seymour.
Even Barry Wright said outs. That's not fortunate.
Here's an inbounds pass that never touched anybody. It's going to be a turnover. It'll be Braves of Pikeland basketball underneath their own basket, down by 8.
Barry Wright sitting at home not refereeing tonight.
It's hard to believe, really. Peterbo to inbound it. Inbounds pass comes into Reinhardt. He'll be fouled.
That's by Deeker. He'll pick up his third at least. We missed a couple earlier. We have no idea on fouls on that. Clayton Reinhardt will shoot the one in bonus. 7 fouls on each team. 34-26 is the score right now, and the Braves need to score some points when the clock's not running. 2:33 left. Could have had a little more than that, but we don't. That one's up, no good.
And the rebound down to Payson Seymour. Schwartz will bring it up against Hittner. On the wing left side, Howell. Here's a pass that finds Howell, top of the key now to Barker. Schwartz, dribble drive past his man, going to go up for a shot, no good. Rebound to Howell underneath. He's up amongst the trees, no good on the putback, and Peterbilt grabs it for the Braves. Into the front court. With it is Hittner. His shot blocked. No, he passed down to Reinhardt, who puts it up, no good. And he's fouled and will shoot 2. Okay.
It's one of those rainbow passes. I have no idea who the foul was on again. These guys, they signal them.
It was on Payson.
Really quick. Really quick.
It was on Simmons.
Hopefully somebody figures it out. Reinhardt's first one is up and no good. He'll get another. Another bugaboo of the Braves. They're 5 of 12 from the free throw line. They've also given up 20-plus offensive rebounds.
Ouch.
To the other team. You want to know what it's all about?
The hokey pokey. Inbounds, or I should say rebound to Reinhardt. Shot no good. And now an intentional foul called on the rebound on Keaton Hittner. What did he do?
I mean, it was on a rebound where 2 people are going for the ball.
I've never seen
an intentional foul on a rebound.
Well, hey, come to the ball game, folks, when you can, because you'll never know what the heck you might see.
It's a darn shame that all the fans can't be here to see this guy working. I mean, it really
Here's
is.
Schwartz to the free throw line. An intentional foul. 2 guys going for a rebound. Unreal.
Schwartz misses another free throw. And
IHSA and IESA.org. They are needing officials badly. 1:56 to play. Second by Schwartz is good.
He's got 21 on the night.
They will then get the ball after the intentional foul. I'll have to go back and watch the film on that one. It sure looked like 2 guys going for a rebound. 1:56 left. They'll take it out at the other end. And the man inbounding will be Howell. Inbounds pass comes in. Sachs knocks it away. Luckily, lightly enough to not be called for an intentional foul. Draven Peterbo gets the ball, hands it to the official gracefully. 1:55 left.
The official did look behind him to see if anybody was coming after him, I think.
Inbounds pass comes to Schwartz. He will work it across. With the 1:49 to play in this one, up by 9. Payson takes care of the ball. They'll win this one, too. They're going to come out with a clean sweep, and now here's a reach-in foul on Carter Frazier out near the half-court line, and Deeker will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 in bonus.
Deeker's looking for his first. It was not an intentional foul, so it's 35-26. He'll shoot the 1 and 1. Will Deeker eyes the bucket, puts it up, and misses. Rebound comes off to Sachs the other way. He'll bring it across the timeline.
Into the front court. Travel.
And he had a guy getting his way and tried to throw the pass, and the guards have had tons of problems taking care of the ball tonight, and I mean almost all of them. Now, a timeout for Payson. We'll take it to 1:36 left, 35-26. Payson with the lead over PCS. Back after this.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Back to live action, 1:34 to play, 35-26 Payson Seymour. Schwartz brings it into the front court, works it to Simmons. He's, I thought, fouled by Reinhardt. Instead outside Schwartz, over on the right wing Barker with 1:20 to play. Schwartz with it, still on the bounce against Hittner. Bounce pass to Barker, now out to Howell. It doesn't appear the Braves will foul. Down by 9. Here's a drive in by Howell. He lost it on the way up and a turnover.
9th on Payson, 6 in the second half. Braves have turned over 11 times in the second half, 18 in the game.
Hittner gets it on the inbounds. He'll work it down low to Reinhardt. Reinhardt with a power moves, kind of spins away from the basket. No good. Good rebound by Sachs. He'll put it up and in. Good job getting position down there by Luke Sachs, and the Braves will call a timeout. 35-28, 52.6 seconds to play. We're back with you after this.
Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
You know, a few years ago we had a foreign exchange student, and I'm beginning to think he was right about some things, you know. 35-28 right now, a 7-point game. It'll be Payson basketball, and 52.6 seconds left, and you just never know. Anything can happen in 52.6 seconds. Or bonus on both sides, double bonus for Payson Wrestaway. Now they take it out and then throw it into another guy.
Simmons has it in the backcourt, finds Schwartz. He
travels.
Going to be called for traveling near the half-court line.
Yep.
47.3 seconds to play. Down by 7. Frazier to inbound. He's got Reinhardt open in the front court. He'll catch the ball. Dribble drive, get it into Peterbow. Shot put up no good, and he's over the back on the rebound.
Peterbow will pick up his 4th foul. Oh, no, he called it on Howell. Oh, my goodness. Well, he's consistent. That'll put Peterbow to the free throw line. 35-28, 41.8 seconds left.
I think the whistle got lost in the mask. It was on the shot.
Up and short.
Not good from the free throw line of the Braves been tonight.
5 of 13. They've had their chances. Second one up, no good. Rebound, Hittner.
He then tries to dribble, and it's tied up, and it will be Braves ball. Out of bounds underneath. 39 seconds to play. Sachs to trigger it in here. Looking for an opening, He'll throw it out front to Frazier. Frazier will try the dribble drive, kicks a pass that Hittner saves in bounds, and it's going to go out of bounds on a turnover on PCS, I believe. Maybe not. I think they're going to keep it. 33.5 seconds left. Tim Southers, gotta be careful, coach. Inbounds pass comes into Reinhardt. His layup is up and good. It's 35-30, and another timeout by the masked man who's sitting on the bench for the Braves. 30.9 seconds left, down to a 5-point game. Back after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
.9 seconds left, 35-30 Payson Seymour. They'll inbound the ball. Howell to Simmons. They want to foul him, I'd say. That's the guy they want to foul. And they're not going to call it, evidently, and now they'll call a foul on a reach-in near the volleyball spike line. And Simmons was like, dude, I stole my wallet. And to the free throw line, Powell to shoot 2 shots.
Howell will shoot 35-30 with 23.2 seconds left. Double bonus, and Howell makes the first. That's what he needed to do right now, and he's got 9.
2-shot foul anyway, wasn't it?
Yep. That was a double bonus situation out front.
Yeah. 23.2 seconds left. Could extend the lead back out to 7 with this free throw.
Puts it up. No good. The rebound comes off to Hittner.
He'll bring it toward the front court. 18 seconds to play. Hittner on the drive. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Braves basketball. Sachs to throw it in. Nope, Peterbow to throw it in. So they do a little dance. 2 guys are into the same spot. Now Sachs has it. And he is evidently fouled.
By Barker.
So Sachs to shoot the 2 shots now.
Luke Sachs with 2 points in the night, 36-30, 13.3 seconds left. First one up by Sachs is good. He'll get another. 36-31, he can make it a 4-point game. Believe it or not, Ripley. Second one up, no good. Rebound comes off to Peterball.
Works a pass that's tipped out of bounds. Darren Craven says I was open. He was going to let it fly from downtown. It'll be Braves ball out of bounds on the sideline. 10 seconds left, down by 5. Inbounds pass coming. Sachs to trigger it in. He'll get it out front to Hittner. Hittner for a 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled in by Barker. No reason to foul. They now do with 0.9 seconds left, and Frazier will be called for it.
Frazier will pick up another. That'll be his 3rd. Double bonus situation. 36-31 with 0.9 seconds left. Remember that 10 seconds that went off the clock earlier that didn't come back on? Probably wouldn't have made any difference, but it's gone from there now. 36-31, Howell at the free throw line. He's had a nice game. He's got 9 points, chance to be in double figures, and misses the first.
Still a double bonus.
Coach telling, just make your free throws. 36-31, puts the second one up, and it's no good.
Peterbow the rebound, and he'll dribble it out, and it's going to be a 36-31 win for Payson Seymour as they defeat the Pikeland Braves here at Pittsfield. We take you to the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital, where we'll take a look at final stats. We'll also name the player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Coming your way next.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we asked, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Final on this one, 36-31, the Payson Seymour Braves defeat the Pikeland Community School Braves. The Payson squad moves to 6-1. PCS drops to 3-3, and Jack's got a look at final stats.
You're hearing it all on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show since 1942 with excellent health care services, primary and specialty care, emergency medicine. Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Payson was 13 of 45, 28%, 4 of 21 from 3, 19%, 6 of 14 from the free throw line, 42%, led in scoring, 21 points on the night for Blake Swartz, and he had 15 of those in the second half. Connor Howell added 9 points in the ball game, and the three-pointer by Ashton Baker, and that's their total of 36. For the Braves, Clayton Reinhardt had 15, 13 of those in the first half. Luke Sachs with 3 points in the second half, 6 points for Keaton Hittner, a 3 from Connor Sweeting, and 4 points from Draven Pewterball for their total of 31. It's time for us to name our player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And our Player of the Game tonight, Blake Swartz from Payson, doing a nice job, and Blake will be our Player of the Game.
Big second half by Schwartz. And man, his team fell down 8 points at one point, and he brought them right back into it in a hurry. And then they had that momentum going and just kept on rolling to the victory. The Braves are now 6-1 on the season. That's going to do it tonight from Pikeland Community School. The Payson Seymour Braves with a clean sweep, a win in 7th grade in overtime, a 5-point win in the 8th grade game for Jack and John Hall. I'm